clap, boys. Clap my ass like a drum.
Like a drum. Ooh.
Like a...
Hey, welcome to a brand new episode of Luke and Lewis.
Hi,
Luke is
I'm Luke.
here.
Oh,
Sorry, he's not here. Luke's away at the moment.
what?
You're still away.
Oh, shit. Should I go?
Yeah, no, not yet.
In the future.
For me, go in a couple of days.
Yeah.
But for right now, the listener, you're not here.
See, most podcasts try and give off the illusion that it's all live. You're right out of the gates. You're acknowledging this has been recorded in the past.
I know it sounds and looks like Luke is here. He is not.
What about if I'm dead?
Man, that would be sad.
Well, it would go viral though.
That would go viral, and also, we made $1,000 last financial year, so I just got a $500 a year pay rise.
Hell yeah! Congratulations.
Thank you very much, mate. Sorry about my loss, because I would be sad if you had died.
Oh, okay.
It's a, you know what? It's a
an
mixed
emotional
bag.
loss, but a financial win.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
That's great. So, welcome to the show, guys. I want to talk to you, Luke, immediately, straight off the bat. Keelan needs to realize that he's not in Melbourne anymore. Okay?
No, he needs to realize that he's an adult and he can't just scream at people.
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah. Okay.
By the way, I have no idea what this is about, but is that in the same realm of what we're going into?
Yeah.
Because there's been a theme of that behaviour happening
Can I clarify?
in Tasmania.
no, Keelan, you should
Can
be,
but shouldn't.
You should be ashamed to know, Keelan, that Luke has just guessed that in one. All right.
What did you do?
Well, okay. So Keelan is in such a, I don't know, it's such a Melbourne mood, right? He needs to realize that people in Tasmania, for the most part, actually 100% of every person I've met is nice. Haven't met a single rude person yet.
Right.
Other than Keelan, right? I haven't met a single rude Tasmanian. Everyone has been
is a
really
very
lovely
Melbourne
and
thing to do.
helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, like throw something at a cop.
Yeah.
Or, just be an asshole.
Or
in
just be
general.
rude.
Be relatively unlikable compared to the rest of Australia.
Someone goes, good morning, and I go, ugh, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
That's my default also, right?
Anyone else a little bit embarrassed watching the news to be a Melburnian? Or you don't know what that's like anymore? You're a Tasmanian.
Well, I turn on the news every day and I see a bunch of mainlanders running around like headless chickens. So whether or not they're in, some days they're wearing suits, some days they're wearing fluoro vests. Either way, they're running around like fools, and I don't claim them because they're not me.
Yep.
I'm a Tasmanian through and through. Always have been, always will be.
I'm just a very ashamed Melburnian.
Yeah. You mainlanders need to sort your shit out.
I agree. Yeah.
So we're going to the pool, right? And Keelan, for the last 4 days in a row, has driven in the exit driveway because
No, it's really unclear.
Yeah.
To be fair, it is really unclear where to go in.
It was recently changed to an exit only.
Yeah.
However, Keelan has for the last 3 times, after doing it for the first time,
You're knowingly doing it now.
has decided that instead, after making an initial mistake, it would be very easy to go, oh, I'll just go to the next one. Goes, fuck it, I'm not changing my ways. I did it once, the world must bend to my
I will
will.
not compromise.
Yeah, Keelan will not compromise. No compromise, Keelan, right? So, day 4 of going in the exit, another woman is going out the exit, and then she obviously notices Keelan going to pull in the exit, and she starts driving past him, and then she just puts down her window, and Keelan goes, oh, what the fuck does this bitch want? And then... And then she...
No, that's not okay. And I bet you laughed.
No, I was actually quite shocked at how angry he was because we were excited. We were listening to the presets. We're going to have a great swim. Keelan goes, what the fuck does this bitch want? And then she puts down her window and then he puts down his window and he goes, hey, what's up? Going from, whoa, what the fuck does this bitch want? Like, hey, how you going?
Oh, so she didn't hear you say that?
I think she did, right?
Okay, I said it, and then she had a massive smile on her face, so I had to change my attitude very quickly.
And she goes, hey, I know they changed it recently, but the entry's now over there, just so you know. And he was like, oh, okay, great. So he just went from 0 to 100. What the fuck does this be? Oh, she wants to help me.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
You need to cool it.
Yeah. You need to relax.
And you know what? He soured the mood at the drive-through the other night as well. We didn't talk
did
about
not
this.
sour the mood.
No, it was a
you
great
did.
interaction.
You soured the mood.
So,
Absolutely.
We often have a bit of fun going through the drive-through.
Yeah.
It's I would say 90% improv.
It was after your final show.
Yeah.
So if you're ever wondering how people celebrate a successful tour, things get crazy.
Bit of a dirty Macca's run.
Yeah.
in the
Macca's
evening.
run. Everyone's really excited. It's me, you, Meg, Keelan,
And
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
So Keelan starts us off and he goes, blah, blah, blah. Ordered some silly things, asked for a Bananarama. They don't do
Banana
that.
Rama smoothie. They
Yep.
don't do that.
He asks for it every time
Yeah.
and gets the same answer every time, which is we do not offer Bananarama smoothies.
And that joke crushes. In fact, it gets funnier every time because, of course, they don't offer it. So why would you ask? And that's the joke. That's what the joke always will be. And it keeps getting funnier. It's an investment.
Lewis leveled the joke up with, they're like, all right, is there any other orders? And Lewis went, hi, my name's Lewis. I would like to order. And then we went round the rest of the car and introduced ourselves
Yeah.
to the drive-thru person. I was like, Meg was like, hi, I'm Meg. Blah, blah, blah. I went, hi, I'm Luke. Then it gets to the end of the order. Keelan realizes he needs more chips.
Yeah.
He realizes he under-ordered what he wanted. And he then looks back. He sees Scooby behind him and goes, Scooby, hi, this is Scooby. Can I
Can I get another order?
a large chips? And then
So the guy in the drive-thru is real confused because he's just heard 5 orders and he goes, only 4 people can really fit in a car.
Yep.
What's going on?
and
Then we pull up to the window and the guy's expecting 5 people. There's
Just-
4.
to the guy's credit, he was very, very lovely to Keelan.
Yeah, because
and
he's from Tasmania.
Treated him like
With respect.
And I
Even
was
joined in on the jokes.
Quite friendly.
let's be honest, treated him like a Make-A-Wish kid.
Yeah.
He to the point where he was like, now here's Scooby's order.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
Keelan got his credit card, got Scooby's paw and made Scooby pay for it. Now that was the pinnacle of the joke.
That was great. The guy even thought it was so funny that he gave us some extra Monopoly
Yeah,
cards. He
and
was
I
like,
think-
mate, you've made my night.
And someone even said, oh, look, now Scooby's got his Scooby snack. So overall,
Yeah.
just what an end to a great bit.
Yeah.
Then right on the way out, like we've all had a good laugh, haven't we?
We've had a back and forth with the guy.
I would
He
say
was-
we've
he was
built
great.
a rapport
Yeah.
with the guy just through the brief exchange we've had through the intercom and while paying and while getting our orders.
Real wholesome night, and everyone's done. He was sitting there just leaning over the window, just smiling.
And
we
giggling.
made his night. Yeah.
He was like, oh,
He
these
was
are
like, I don't want this to end.
these are fun customers. They
Yeah.
bought through a Scooby-Doo
Yeah.
plush toy and made him pay for it.
Yeah.
This is a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Then he goes, all right, guys, have a great night. And we all kind of just go back and start eating.
Now I said, thank you so much, mate. You have a great night. What did you say?
I said, no worries, mate. You too, or something like that.
What did Meg say?
Probably nothing. She was probably just eating.
Yeah.
That's fine, though.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. What did Keelan say?
Keelan realizes his car isn't in drive, panics, and as he's putting it into drive, feels like he needs to fill the time and goes, sorry, do you know Bofa?
Pretty funny.
And the guy goes, no? Who's Bofa?
And then as Keelan, I would say, aggressively rips off, like speeds off and goes, Bofa D's nuts! And we all just went,
Come on,
was
man.
that necessary?
And because Keelan fucked up his car, he goes, hey, do you know Bofa? And he goes, starts fiddling with the engine. The guy goes, no. And then Keelan doesn't really get it going. He goes, Bofa these nuts! And then still struggles and then
Dude,
drives away. So the guy had time to go,
The guy looked sad.
yeah, you ruined it.
You have a habit
wow.
of just, and this is the thing. We go off and we go, man, did you have to do that? And he goes, yes. He goes, it was going really well, that interaction. I
Yeah.
wouldn't like to end it on a positive note.
Hey, someone had to.
No, it was-
No one
No.
had to, and that's why it was unnecessary.
Maybe, perhaps.
But this
I'll give you
isn't
that.
this isn't the only time that he's done this. During a Patreon episode, and we're going to play the clip. Right? This is an insight to the Patreon episodes that you can watch if you sign up to our Patreon. We do them every week, pretty much. Keelan and you are doing a podcast. I was upstairs doing a little bit of business,
Yep.
and I come downstairs right at this moment when Keelan sees the woman who has been snitching on us walk past our street.
She's the lady that's been popping through the window and checking to see if you're doing a quarantine. Probably
Yeah.
hasn't been the most welcoming neighbor to you all.
No, but also her concerns are very valid.
But also a bit of a neighborhood vigilante,
Yes.
which I don't love.
Yeah, right. So I walk downstairs and this is what I hear.
I commented back, I'm going to call it Keelan.
There's the bitch. Oh, hello.
What? Who was it? There's
I
that.
pointed to there's the bitch, and she turned around as I was pointing.
What have I missed?
The woman who's
Keelan being fucking rude to your
the
neighbors.
woman who like got upset at us for breaking quarantine. Walked past and I'm to Luke. I go, "There's the bitch," but she turns her head in as I'm pointing.
Come on, dude. Hang on. It's so that's just a little window. She 100% would have heard you.
Yes.
And then she's heard us all laughing. I'm gay.
Now Keelan. Well,
There's the bitch.
Yep.
Our fucking windows are so thin.
she had 100% heard it.
Absolutely.
'Cause
Because you pointed at her as she was looking in the window and you went, "There's the bitch."
And sometimes when I like come in and like if you guys don't know, like when I'm going through the gate, I can hear you guys talking.
Just talking at a normal volume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
so screaming, "There's the bitch" would probably be heard by neighbors 3 doors down.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
So now, do you think this will have a positive or a negative impact on you getting parking tickets in our street?
I just can't park on this street anymore. I now have to park like 3 streets away. But the rest of the street loves me. Every morning we're walking up to get our coffee today. Hello, good morning.
Yeah.
Everyone is very friendly around here.
Everyone loves me.
I think here's the thing.
I made friends with the old man next door. I said good morning. He said, "Feel like I'm going to get blown away today because it was very windy."
Yeah. Bit of neighborhood banter.
That's a
Gave
good
him a
one.
bit of a laugh. I
Yeah.
went,
Did you commit and just go, "Oh, me too," you know?
Yeah.
Not that much?
Yeah.
Okay.
not into that kind of thing.
All right. You're not into enabling old people comedy?
Yeah. Hey, mate, do you like Imagine Dragons? More so that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would say negative impact on the neighborhood
Yeah.
and your standings
Mhm.
with your neighbors.
Yeah.
However, very positive impact on the show
Oh,
and
yeah.
comedy.
Yeah.
Because as
Real
much as
positive impact on
we're
the
sitting
Patreon.
here judging you,
Yeah.
all of them have been pretty funny content.
Yeah. Yeah. Funny.
So we appreciate it,
Yeah.
but not, I don't know, I appreciate it from a content standpoint.
I would say
But sometimes
yeah.
being with you in public is,
horrific.
He
yeah.
always tells me off every night.
Yeah, he should.
Neighbours
Yeah.
gonna hate you.
Yeah. I would say, terrible way to live your life. Great
Rosie-
way to plan
Rosie
a show.
told me earlier that last night Kilman and that's your
I
housemate.
felt, all right, I did feel bad. I immediately
I
apologized.
told him off for that. I said that's not
immediately
appropriate.
Apologized.
Yeah. Okay.
Really funny.
Yeah.
I immediately said, "I'm
Yeah.
so sorry."
Yeah. Look, I don't
Because
think.
that's the thing. It's actually irrational at this point. It's impulsive, and he can't control it.
I can't go. Can't help it because I knew I was gonna get a big laugh for myself out of it.
From yourself, that's a shit gauge. That's like.
It's just the weirdest form of Tourette's.
Yeah.
It's like it's not anything else. You have a tick, but it's like ugh, and then you only do it for your own
He
amusement.
can't help but make jokes that would make only him laugh. That is some
That's
form
it.
of brain issue.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But tonight when we go out, I reckon one of you should do it to a
No
random.
way. Why
Luke
would
is not against the idea
Bro,
as much as you are.
I can't be a 6'8" guy who looks like me and walk up to a small person and go, "Ugh!"
We're going
can't
like
do
out
that.
to bars. I've already been punched in the face once on this trip.
Mm.
I'm not looking for a second fist to the eye.
No.
And that's how you get one.
Yeah, but I
Because
go, "Ugh."
you know what? You do it to the wrong person. They
Yeah.
think you're attacking them and rightfully defend themselves.
I would probably out of instinct hit someone if that happened to
That's
me.
fair. That's why.
Which is
think
why
of
you in the
victims.
past just prey on the vulnerable.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, he'll see like a 70-year-old Asian woman.
Yeah. You can literally
Oh, she
kill
looks
her.
like she's having a good day.
You can literally kill her doing that. Have a heart attack and die.
That's a lot of what I get my humor out of. Like,
What, an old woman
let
dying?
me ruin someone else's day.
Yeah, right.
That's not good.
That's really not good. No. But that's also where I get a lot of my humor from. So I can't really take that much of a
You two
stance.
by yourselves
Bad.
really concerns me.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I feel bad for Rosie.
Well-
because you're the responsible one. Oh, man, she's the
Rosie
responsible
said
one.
thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Well,
Well, she's like,
Rosie's-
finally, I have a voice.
Rosie's family have started reaching out to her because they're a little bit concerned.
They should be.
Yeah, so as you know, Keelan and I have started a swim team, right? And I've dubbed the swim team the Wet Cunts.
Yep.
Really funny swim team. The Wet Cunts. We're a
I'm
couple
not a
of
big
cunts,
fan
we're
of
getting
it, but
wet.
it's going.
I don't know.
I really like it. We're just two cunts getting wet. The Wet Cunts. Double
It's
entendre.
fine.
Really
Yeah.
good. Now, well, look,
What's
I'm
the
winning people
entendre?
over. Well, me and Keelan, cunts, like a couple of blokes,
but-
right? But also pussies, wet pussies.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what it is. It's
You should call
disgusting.
yourselves the wet pussies.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I thought the wet, I wouldn't call myself a pussy.
Okay.
I would call myself a cunt.
Okay.
Right. Now, Meg has recently joined this team. I'm trying to get you to join this team.
No, I won't be.
Yeah. Now, Rosie has, thought about swimming with us. She got her mum to send up bathers. Now,
But her mum's concerned.
I posted a story, right, welcoming Meg to the Wet Cunts. I said, welcome to the Wet Cunt swim team.
I
Well
don't think
done.
she was rapt about the name either. I think you're the only one pro the name.
Meg
well-
doesn't like the name.
I'm the captain.
She's just like...
She thinks it's funny.
She does think it's funny.
Yeah.
But I think there's this thing of like the repetition of posting that on your stories every day.
Yeah.
Particularly when you have like a large female audience is
Yeah.
like, just the affiliation
Yeah.
with that Lewis Spears brand of humor
Yeah.
ain't good for, she'll get hit up by brands and stuff occasionally.
Yeah. Well, I've been hit up by Speedo, so it hasn't affected me.
Yeah. No. She likes the name. It's
Yeah.
You know what? It seems more like an off-air
The
one.
WCs.
Maybe if you gave it that,
Yeah.
and then the WCs,
And then when a brand reaches out and goes, what does that stand for? We
Then you
go,
tell 'em.
none of your business.
okay,
Yeah.
it stands for the Wet Comrades.
That's good, right? So Rosie gets her mum to send up some bathers that she owned because she forgot to bring them.
Yep.
And then she posts them up, and then she sees the story that I've posted, and she reaches out to Rosie and she says, please do not join that swim team. That's a disgusting name.
Does she know?
I really like that she thinks that like it's some registered swim team. Or like that she must think that it's some official swim team, like in the
She's like, I
Hobart Aquatic Centre on the board it says the Wet Cunts.
She's like, I can't believe this one made it through the board. Like, how are they competing under
Yeah.
this name? No,
Yeah.
it's definitely like I would say a nickname,
Yeah.
self-titled name, and also not a swim team. Just actually a group of people that go there and try their best
As a team.
every second day.
Yeah.
And as of recent, go there, pools closed, try again the next day.
Yeah.
I heard Keelan forgot his bathers.
I fucking forgot everything. I forgot my watch.
We've been so wrecked from this tour. We spent half an hour trying to leave the house because I kept forgetting things and then Keelan kept forgetting things, and then we locked ourselves out of the house and we held Meg up for ages. And then we finally get to the pool and everyone pays for a casual visit and it's closed.
Why did
And we
they
went
let
home.
you pay?
I don't know why.
Did
I'm
you
not
get your
sure.
money back?
Yes.
Yeah, good. Yeah, and then I heard Keelan bought bathers and no one told him that the pool was closed.
Yeah, isn't that fucking bullshit?
Yeah.
But they're very nice
they
bathers.
sold him the bathers and then they were like, and then
You know
went
what
in
he
there,
did?
I can't even swim in it.
You know what he did. He went, that's fucking bullshit. This guy lied to me to get money out of me. Went up to the guy and the dude was like, oh, sorry, man. I should have known that. I completely forgot. He goes, oh, right.
That's not true.
Yeah, Keelan was screaming at the desk. He
I was
said,
abusing.
"How
I was
dare
hitting
you.
him.
Yeah,
You're
right.
lying.
Yeah, Rosie, I agree with your mum. Don't join.
She's busy, mate.
Keep getting calls.
We've only got about 10 minutes left here, actually. Actually, we're coming up to the end of this because we're doing a short episode because Luke is going on break.
We've just done a lot of episodes this week, and look, Hobart's a bustling place,
Yeah.
with lots to do. We haven't been doing any of it,
No.
and also I retract that statement.
What?
There's not a lot to do here.
Really?
If you're a fisherman, great spot.
Yeah. Maybe I feel the opposite because I've been doing one activity every single day.
That's what Hobart is.
Yeah.
I've just figured it out. It is if it was a mint, it'd be a fisherman's friend. You like put in, you're like, oh, fuck
Who
is
buys
this?
these?
Grandma, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Only
yeah.
grandparents.
It
Yeah.
is. Grandma.
It's for
What are you
old
doing?
people
Yeah.
They love fishing.
Yeah.
It's weirdly branded around fishing, and it's not that good.
Yeah.
It is. It's a fisherman's friend.
Yeah.
Oh, you agree with me now?
Yeah, I agree. But there's got to be a market for fisherman's friend.
You've really
Someone's
changed
eating
your
them.
tune on
They're in every
Hobart.
store. Someone's eating them.
Yeah, but do you agree that that is the equivalent? That is, you've.
Oh,
now
the sun's going
light's
behind the
gone off.
mountain. Right. It's nighttime, guys. We're getting pretty tired. I think it's time to wrap up.
Yeah.
You know, it's 2 p.m. It's nighttime here.
No, just to conclude what I was saying before
Mhm.
you got that call, I think Rosie's mum is correct.
Yeah.
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 When I saw you running with that on social media, I was like, well, if you're going to continue this, that's
Yeah.
it's good for your crowd.
Yeah.
Not everyone wants to be a wet cunt.
But everyone wants one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we'll wrap it up there, guys. Thank you very much.
It's like a 20-minute
We
episode.
have to do 10 minutes longer.
Oh, we need to talk about the loogies, man. I want to talk about it.
Oh, that's right. Okay, cool. Another episode of me trying to wrap up earlier than we should. The loogies are happening.
Do you hate this podcast? This has become a theme now.
No.
Lewis just trying to bail early.
Look, it's just when the sun goes down, I get a little bit tired.
Yeah.
A lack of vitamin D in this area. The loogies, we had a big planning meeting today.
Yeah, we crossed some T's, dotted some I's. Keelan took
Absolutely.
notes. I had a beer. It was intense.
Yeah, really good stuff.
So I'm a bit tuckered out. I feel like
Yeah.
I need a nap.
So the Loogies is planned, and it's much more planned, and we're happy to say that it's definitely happening in Adelaide.
Yes.
And we're looking at, actually, we've changed the dates from last time we talked about it, around November. The end of November is when we're looking at it, because December's looking too weird for us, and also we kind of want to get it done when
I'm
things are
supposed to
looking
be
good.
moving house
Yeah.
around that time. And I also realized that if we can just get it done as soon as possible, that'd be great. Because I need to be back in Melbourne for me to move house essentially.
Yes.
And I'd have to stay out of Melbourne, and it'll be a whole thing. And also, it will be weird though. It won't be the last episode of the year this year. We usually end off with the Loogies.
Yeah.
There we probably still have to do a Christmas special after that because it's not even in the month.
No.
And I'm not going to be like Kmart where we start celebrating it early.
Absolutely not. That's disgusting. So we're really looking forward to that. We want to know, right? We're planning the live stream element of it really well as well. Because last year it was going to be a stream, and then we found it could be an actual in-person theatre show, and then we didn't really do
meshed the
either of
two.
them as well as we wanted to because of the time constraints and COVID. Now we have the time, right? So what's that?
Guys, Keelan's subbing in.
So we got a lot of notes. I won't read them all. But
Well, I think what Lewis was leading up to there is we need suggestions. Well, we have a few ideas for goals
Should I
of the
read
live
them out?
stream. Like, what do you want to see us do? These, we'll read out a couple.
we got
Don't
hottest
spoil all of them.
hottest member as a girl.
Oh, are these awards?
Yeah.
Oh, are these, we're talking about goals.
Oh, sorry, my brain is fried.
Your brain is like the chicken that you consume,
Speaking of
covered in secret herbs.
$100 to start the show. to start
Oh
the
yeah,
live
this
stream.
was Keelan's idea. He was like, okay, so the live stream starts. We will not start it until someone donates $100,
Yeah.
but it has to be an individual, and then the rest of their stream. Oh, so the rest of the stream will be brought to you by
that person.
whoever did it.
$1,000. We lock Ruben Solo out of all social media accounts.
That's a good one.
You
know why? That's almost like that's just. Can you guys do that? Because that's admin we've been putting off. So if we get $1,000 for it, we might actually do it.
$5,000. I have a sneaky surprise that no one knows about.
Yeah.
Me and Whitey have talked about it though.
And now the reason, by the way, why we're chasing bags here is, yes, we love cash. That is no secret, and we are not going to deny that. But what we've decided is from now on, the live stream money that we make from the Loogies will be the official show budget for fun ideas only for the next year. So whatever money we raise during this year's Loogies live stream, right?
Yep. I'm playing the celebration. Oh, hang on. I'm playing the celebration noise
Oh,
as you say
great.
this.
That will be the budget for our next year's show. So say if we made $10,000, we will have $10,000 to spend on shit memes next year. If we make $1,000, just like the last financial year, the show will be the same level of quality that it is.
Well, that's fantastic.
Well, we would love to improve it.
Okay. We also need to find a photographer in Adelaide. So if you're a photographer and you can take good photos,
Yep. Let us know.
let us know.
Hit us up.
Any other admin we need to do?
Also, that'd be great for your resume. Like, oh my God, you did the loogies. And then if they don't read it properly, they might think you did the logies, which would be less, actually.
That's gross.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh, I don't want to work with you. You took photos of
else?
Carl Stefanovic. No, we love Carl here.
Yeah, so any awards or goals that you think?
We've
Any
already
ideas?
given away one of the awards. Will be who is the hottest female member. For those who don't remember, if you cast your minds back to very early on in the year, we were arguing over who'd be the hotter girl with those Instagram filters.
Yep.
And that one's going to be a crowd vote on the night. It will be done by applause. And you must be nervous going into that.
The silence will be hurtful.
The silence will be deafening.
And anyone who donates $300 will get their name read out on screen.
Yep. And it obviously is it is a fundraiser for the show, the Loogies, every year. It obviously
Whitey's calling. Can I answer?
oh yes, geez, this is we need to.
Hello, you're on the podcast.
Oh, hello, podcast.
Hey.
I was walking over. I was just going to ask if you guys want a coffee.
Oh, I would love one. Can I get an
Is this
iced
good
latte?
content? All right.
Thanks. Would you like a coffee, Rosie?
I'm all good.
That's it. Thanks.
Okay.
See you later.
Where's good?
The one that, oh, you know what is fun? I did it to you yesterday. If you, we're not talking about the loogies anymore. If you squeeze these and twist them, this is yours.
You know, in primary school, this one's mine. I haven't
Um,
drank that much. I've had like 3 sips.
You can pop.
We know. Yeah, it's called
It's
compressed air.
fun.
Mm-hmm. He shoots it at you, and Rosie, I'm guessing from her reaction, has been a target. Okay, don't do it now. Okay, great.
Stop?
You know, it's fine. This has just turned into a year 9 science class. Lewis leaves for 2 seconds, and now you're essentially doing the equivalent of like when you put a bit of what did you do?
I don't know.
You know that experiment where you put detergent behind a thing in water and it propels itself? Can you
no.
do it? Oh, you've broken it.
I've broken it.
Okay, great.
Sorry about that, guys.
That was a bit
Loogies,
underwhelming.
End of November.
Late November in Adelaide. We would love to see you there. And yeah, suggestions for the event. Here's the things we do know. Black tie event, and it is compulsory. Black tie.
No black tie, no entry.
No entry. And that, look, if you don't have a black tie, it can be a paper black tie.
It can be a sock.
You can put a sock, anything. You have to get creative, all right?
You can even do.
Last year, people wearing black ties as a headband.
You can get your. Hang on, where's my phone? You could get your phone and do this and walk in, and that's fine.
And it could have a picture of a black tie. You know what? That's the laziest approach, and it will be frowned upon. Because that's just Googling in the line, oh, shit, I forgot about the... Look, we will let you in, but...
we have to let you in
but
if you buy a ticket.
yeah, but also, please stick to the dress code.
Anyone on the front row not wearing a black tie.
Will be subject to roasting. And I would say to be maybe even stand up and be shamed.
Yeah.
We'll think about that. That seems a bit harsh.
No, that's bullying, but
That's fine.
okay. Well, perhaps.
We're not opposed to that on this show. If anything, we're quite pro-bullying.
Last thing is that Discord gets early access to voting and idea submissions.
I like that. Less than 10 minutes ago, people heard a clip of you saying, "There's the bitch," and then you're like, "I don't know about bullying, mate. That seems a little bit far."
Abuse, sure. Bullying, too far.
What else do we know? It's black tie. It's in Adelaide. It's going to be the night of nights once again. It's going to be the best award show possible. It's going to be quite interactive on the night. Definitely a good event to come to. Is there anything else we've missed?
Not sure about it, but there might be a set of D's nut strokes at the start.
Subject.
Amateur hour is over.
Okay.
It's
That's
going to be
offensive.
really great. Nah, all good. You're a professional, man. It's going to be great. I'm really excited for it. No, you can stay here, man. You might as well. I'm not getting up again. I think it's going to be fun.
Yep, we've
Yeah.
covered that.
Great. Okay. Anything-
Thoughts on bullying? Are we allowing bullying at the event? We were thinking of bullying people if they didn't rock up with a tie if they sit in the front row.
yeah. I'm all for that. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That's a bit harsh.
Yeah. Well, coming from you.
Yeah, that
All right. The guy
I
that will
also-
terrify people in shopping centers. All right. Had thoughts on this? Seeing a small person in the audience and running up to them and going, "Ah!" No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
That will not be happening
You know,
by you or by anyone watching this.
you know that's going to happen to me.
Because, you
I
know,
feel like people are going to start coming up to you now too. It's going, oh.
yeah. And you are the most scared guy. Hey! See, you are the most easy to scare person ever. I can tell you I'm going to scare you and you'll still jump. Hey! You know, he still flinches.
He was doing voiceover stuff for a video today, and he started, and it scared me. It made me jump.
Yeah, I will all the time scare
There's another
Keelan
mic.
without even realizing or even trying to. One time, this happened yesterday. We're on the way to the pool, and he literally there's a little pebble on the road. He kicks the pebble this big, and it starts rolling down the street, and he goes, "Oh!"
What?
And he goes, "What's that?" And I look at him like, it's a stone. He scared himself by
not
kicking a
what
stone.
happened.
That is what happened.
It was in my. I put my hand in my pocket, and then something clung to my hands. Ah!
That's worse. That's so much worse because the stone could have been like a rat or something.
There's a stone in my pocket. Terrifying. But there will be no scaring of small people because you know who everyone else is to me? A small person.
Yeah. Thoughts on our tie? So obviously it's a black tie event. We will be participating in that.
Well, every
And by
previous
the way,
one's been.
there's always a lot of confusion every year, and
Yeah.
please clear it up if you see people in comments because
Yeah.
people get confused. It is black tie event.
Yeah. The
It is
rest
not
of the
formal.
outfit. The rest of the outfit doesn't have to match the
It's
tie.
casual.
Incorporate a tie into your outfit somehow. Some
You-
people wear it around their heads.
You can wear a mankini. Don't, but
Don't.
you can. It's
Yeah.
been done, actually.
It has been
we,
done,
We
yeah.
awarded it best dressed in the first
I used to have a
time.
mankini up until I moved out.
Please leave it at home.
Yeah, that's
Well,
great.
it's in the bin now, but
Yeah.
I have
Good,
one.
good.
Although we have made the event pro bullying, so maybe bring
you
it
know,
on.
Chances are your mum's pulled it out of the bin she's wearing around the house.
It was the reference to the secret podcast, which we
Oh, that was a Patreon episode.
that was Patreon episode. We found out. What can we say?
No, we can't say that's Patreon.
You have to go.
Yeah,
you have to
yeah,
go
yeah.
listen to the secret podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, look, I think it's going to be great. And we want suggestions for like donation goals and also awards. Like we've come up with a bunch of ones. Obviously, the no-brainers like best guest, and then there's a few best moments as well. But if you have any...
Keelan accidentally revealed one already. Who's the hottest girl? But that will be crowd voted on the night. So regardless of what you say now in the
Yeah.
comments, yeah, sure, there can be a people's vote. It won't
Yeah.
be counted. It's crowd cheering. There will be a people's vote. That's guest of the year. Will there be another one that's people's voted?
Oh,
Not sure.
we'll have to do
We
some
usually
science.
only do
Let
one.
me check my notes.
Yeah.
It's usually just guest of the year, which is everyone gets to vote for. And make sure you consider it long and hard because there's been a few powerhouse guests.
There'll also be best era, which is a fan voted.
Yeah,
Or
best
should I not
era.
be saying these things?
No, I can let people sit on
Yeah,
it.
best era. So we have the Zoom era, we got the Frankston era, we got the studio era,
And
and,
then
now we have the Tasmanian era.
We realize.
Do you reckon we could squeeze in another era between now and the show?
I hope not.
Well, that's what we never thought there'd be a Tassie era.
Keeping it at 4 is lovely. It's kind of
Yeah.
like our show seasonal.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But none of them are particularly standout. The studio era was great.
That was really
the
good.
intended era.
Yeah, that was supposed to be the whole year. Yeah, that's actually where we spent almost the least time,
Yeah.
which is great. Cool. So yeah, do you want me to try and wrap this episode up for the third time?
Can I just say
Or-
one last thing? This
one
Patreon
last thing.
episode, I had to call my mum and let her listen to it to approve of.
Oh yeah,
Quickly.
yeah.
Did she approve?
We had to delay it.
She
There were
approved.
a bunch of people in Discord complaining. Oh, where's the Patreon episode? We pay for it. And Keelan goes, "Sorry guys, I just had to clear it by my family to make sure it's okay for me to talk." And immediately the tone shifted. They're like, "All right, yeah, that's cool. We can't wait."
I did say some pretty horrific things about my grandparents as well. If you guys recall. So
That's
no
right.
one of my family's off limits anymore.
Yeah. So
And-
join the Patreon.
And can I say, just before we wrap up, I'm shocked that your mum approved it.
yeah,
I thought it was hilarious.
yeah. That is very strange. That confuses me. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you soon.
Almost 700 people on the Patreon now. by the
Oh,
way.
that's
So
cool. Let's get 700.
Let's run it up.
Yep. Great. All right. Thank you very much, guys. We'll talk to you guys in a couple of days. And Luke will actually be back. I know he looks like he's here. He's actually not. But when we come back, next
I'll be
episode,
back.
Luke will return.
And
Can't wait. I've
we'll-
missed you, man.
I should have a lot of stories to tell by this point from
That's
my
good.
trip.
Yeah.
I will have been to the grand final. I will have done a little bit of a holiday.
Mm-hmm.
There's been talk of maybe like doing some kind of experience.
Ooh.
Here's the thing. Meg was like, whale watching? I was like, yeah. Or swimming with dolphins.
Ooh.
That's much better.
That's good.
But
I
whale,
mean, you could just come swim with me. Same thing. Just as graceful, just as fast.
yeah. I
A
feel
little
like,
bit of dolphin kick.
yeah.
It's a bit of swimmers banter. You wouldn't get it.
Yeah, you wouldn't get it. That's just for us boys who love looking down at the black line.
I don't like that one.
Heard that in a swimming documentary. Can't stop saying it.
Sounds
Because
like
there's a black line on the pool. You wouldn't
yeah,
get
right.
it.
Yeah, but we swim in a 25-meter pool without any lines.
There's a few black crosses.
Yeah,
out
so
there.
most wouldn't actually understand that one.
Yeah.
Just sounds like you're doing really bad cocaine. It's like, why is it black?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't wait for you to come back, man.
Don't press that one.
Before you go, enjoy this exclusive Patreon clip where Keelan says some things he probably shouldn't.
Shut the fuck up.
You stink. Couple of tubbies in there. It's all good.
You are becoming very, very liberal with fat shaming people. Meg had a bit of a rude shock. We've been going from like high cars, like very clean, new high cars. It's a
What?
great car. No, she was just disappointed at the state that it was left in. I was like, Meg, he's allowed us to use it for free. And she's like, yeah, but there's gunk in the coffee holder.
Not mine. It's
Yeah, but also like clean it. Like it's your car now.
yeah, but it's their mess.
No, but it's like it's your car now. They've given you the car.
Yeah, I paid
Right?
for it.
Yeah. So if there's gunk in your coffee holder, you can't be like, oh, it's not my mess. I'm not going to clean it up.
Yeah, it is pretty gross. It's actually fucking revolting.
Yeah.
The car.
It's
stinks.
brown sludge. It looks like turds.
Well, that's funny because the car smells like and there's in the fucking cup holder. What has been doing in my car?
That's your grandparents. So, I don't want to know.
Remember when I threw out my dildo?
Yeah.
My mum sent me a photo. This is really gross. Hanging up in the shit.
And that's your mum. What the fuck?
If you want the full uncensored version of this, it's up right now on Patreon.